When I was a kid, being told you smell like curry was considered an insult. After 15 years of cooking them for a living, I say what a privilege it is for your nostrils to be in my presence. Welcome to episode 1 of Curry Nights. Let's make the world's best curry dishes together. Today we'll make Indian Paneer Tawa Masala, for which you'll need one of these, a tawa, a flat cast iron pan used across South and Central Asia. Begin by slicing your paneer into pieces. You can buy shop-bought paneer in Indian supermarkets or in any large supermarket. If you can't find it, then feel free to make your own, although I find that shop-bought tends to hold its shape better. I like to give soft, mild paneer, a type of Indian fresh cheese, a golden coating before soaking it in hot water for maximum squidginess. I like to pan fry the cheese in oil just until it's golden brown on the outside, and then simply soak it for around 10 minutes. Since paneer is a non-melting cheese, it'll hold its shape really nicely. Next we'll move on to dry roasting our whole spices in the tawa. I'm using a mixture of whole coriander seeds, black peppercorns, cloves and fennel seeds. You can find all the quantities by clicking the link in the description box below. This recipe has nearly 2 tablespoons of black pepper, which was actually the precursor to chilies in India, and used for adding heat to dishes prior to the arrival of chilies in the 16th century. Roasting and grinding wakes all the flavours up. Now for the quickest part, cooking the curry. Now get your tawa really hot and add ghee. This is going to be a super quick saute process for all the aromatics. Sprinkle in some cumin seeds and allow them to sizzle for a few seconds before adding asafoetida, curry leaves, ginger, garlic and chilies. Add these in quick succession along with the white parts of the spring onions and turn the heat up really high. Saute for around 2 to 3 minutes until the onions start to brown slightly and break down. The very best advice I can give you for tawa cooking is to treat it exactly like wok cooking. Next, add in chopped fresh tomatoes, the ground masalas we made earlier, and salt. To give this dry style curry enough body to coat the pieces of paneer in all the spices, I add tomatoes and grated paneer. A potato masher melds everything together for a sauce that slicks every nugget of paneer. Result? The flavours and consistency of this curry are out of this world. We want to make sure this cooks out properly, so you can add a little bit of water to stop the spices from burning. Keep stirring over a high heat until the curry looks like this. Now drain the paneer we soaked earlier and add it in. We'll finish with freshness and crunch, spring onion greens, dried fenugreek and coriander, or for my American friends, scallions and cilantro. I also like to add in some fresh tomatoes for texture, juiciness and colour. Pop a lemon wedge into the pan and serve hot with roti, naan, rice or paratha. Remember, roast your spices in a dry pan first, grind them and then cook over a high heat. Subscribe, enjoy, and I'll see you next curry night.